No matter how much of a move monkey or a sleight of hand master you are, you should always have some type of self-working card trick up your sleeve. I'll even be discussing how self-working tricks can improve your sleight of hand and even remove hecklers out of the play. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hey, how's it going guys? And welcome back to my channel. My name is James Pena, and this channel was created to show you the hidden details of sleight of hand, or just to improve on what you may already know. Today, we're going to be learning a self-working card trick. Don't really know the name for it, so you can give it a name if you really want to. It is important to have some type of knowledge of a self-working card trick. It can get you out of certain scenarios where angles really aren't that great. As discussed earlier, when using a self-working card trick, in a good timely manner, you can actually improve your sleight of hand and remove hecklers, and I will get more into that later in the video. We will be going step by step throughout for this tutorial and discussing tips and subtleties along the way. So without further ado, let's get into today's tutorial. So for today's tutorial, we are going to need a deck of cards. I don't know if you guys have seen this new setup. I actually moved to Japan. I'm actually stationed here, so I don't have the normal setup as I used to, and I also didn't bring all my cards. So for now, we're just going to be stuck with bicycles until I can get some better and flashier cards for you guys, so you guys aren't seeing the same bicycles every single time. So I guess to change it up, we're going to be using the black deck of bicycles. I feel like that's rarely seen. It's usually like the black ones or like the blue ones or the red ones. But yeah, so let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do, right, is you're going to want to shuffle it, right? You can have them shuffle, right? Again, this is a self-working card trick, so they can shuffle to their heart's content. The next thing you want to do is you want to cut this. You can have them do it, right? But it's better if you do it, because you as a magician, you can actually cut this a little bit more evenly, right? If you had a spectator cut it, they'd probably do something like that, and you're left with an uneven sets of packs. So just you as the magician, just kind of make 3 even packs as best as you can. Okay, so from here, they can literally pick whatever pack they want. Let's say they pick the third one. So they point to the third one, and you have them shuffle it. They can shuffle it even further. Have them shuffle, and then have them just look at the top card. Right, so they see the 4 diamonds. What you want to do is, once they see it, just have them flip the deck over or the packet over, and basically now you have 1 face up packet and 2 face down packets. You basically want to sandwich this packet like that. So from here, either you or the spectator can do it. If I were you, I would just do it. You want to cut as half as possible. Then you want to shuffle it. You could do this in the hands. I just so happen to have a mat, but you can definitely do this in the hands. And you are genuinely going to shuffle them together, and you're going to give it 1 cut. Right? So it's genuinely shuffled. When you come to take the packet, you are going to make sure you take it upside down. So when you take it, flip it. So as of right now, you technically almost have like a triumph type card trick, except you're not going to fix the deck. You probably could if you wanted to add your own presentation, but for right now, no. So from here, actually let me spread it this way so you can have a better grasp of it. So as you can see, the cards are mixed, right? But if you look closely, if I were to simply just take from here, right, and then let's say it circles back to here, right, there's actually a good chunk of, oh, I didn't mean to take that one. There's actually a good chunk of playing cards, right? Almost half the deck is face up. So you just have to look for that. Just look for that. Now when you look at that, let's say we come back here, it was over here, right? When you see it, right, that card is what they picked, the 4 diamonds, as said earlier. And then that's I mean, that's pretty much it. You have it right there. So from here, there's a few things that you can do. So let's say you spread it in the hands, right? You notice there's a big chunk here, and then you're just showing them that it's all shuffled, and then you see a big chunk here. So if you start from here and circle back, you'll know exactly that that's the card. From here, you can take it out and show them. You can call this to the top, and now their card's on top. And then you can, I don't know, you can put it, you can just cut it, do it this way, and then have them see, oh, I think this is your card. Now, that's a little too obvious. I wouldn't recommend doing it that way. Now, let's say we do this again. If you really wanted to, since you know that when you circle it back and you know that this is their card, if you want, you can take a peek at it, right? All you have to do is turn this over and look at the very first card that's face up. From here, now you know it's a 4. If you really wanted to, you could be like, okay, I'll look through this mess. We'll take out this card. And then literally just look for all the 4s. We'll take this card, this card. We'll look over here. And then from here, you could just take the other 4. I think it's more over here. So on and so forth. And if you know how to fix the deck, if you know how to do the Roadrunner Call, you could definitely do the Roadrunner Call here and completely fix the deck without them knowing, and you've successfully taken out all the 4 cards. Another thing you can do here is you've noticed, let's say you've noticed this run of face up cards. You circled it back. You know that the 4 diamonds is right there. You can almost have them, you can almost do like a, not a lie detector, but almost like a mentalism thing. You can have them hold their hand out, and then you touch it and you're like, okay, only you have a connection to your card that I don't. I've never even seen this card, and you shuffled it. You have them hold it, you're like, I think it's over here, and then you could maybe move these out of the way. Now, what makes this more impressive is that it's face down, right? And then they're gonna see it and be like, my card's not even there. So then you can just do this again. You can do it some over here. And you're like, I think it's one of these cards. And then from here, you could even do an equivoque. You can just do this thing again and just have them pick their card. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna run through this just one more time. So you want to have them do 3 packets, roughly the same. They pick any one. Let's say they pick the middle one. They shuffle. They look at the top card, in this case the 5 of diamonds. Face up, sandwich it between the 2 packets. You can have them do this or you do this, but just cut, riffle them into each other. Again, you could do this in the hands. 1 cut. Make sure you flip it on the way back. And then you're going to look for that string, that long string, right? And right there will be the 5 of diamonds. Now I know this is a fairly quick video, but throughout these steps, there's a lot that you can do. Just like I said, I think the last video for the Chicago opener, there's a lot of room here to add your personality. So make sure you practice it, experiment it. There's so much that you can do here. There's a lot that you can do here that isn't just self-working. You could definitely add sleight of hand here if you really wanted to and make it even better. Like I mentioned earlier, Roadrunner Call would be great. A little bit of mentalism. I'm sure if you were really creative, you could probably do a color change somewhere. But again, that is all on you. So do with this whatever you will. Practice it and perfect it, and make sure you just add your touch to it. Now I'm gonna get into on how self-working card tricks can kind of remove hecklers out of your routine. This is really the part where I talk about how a self-working card trick, and not just this self-working card trick, but really any self-working card trick, how it can improve your sleight of hand and how it removes hecklers. So pretty much how you should do it, it's almost like a psychology of your routine, right? So let's say you are a move monkey. I'm a sleight of hand move monkey myself, so I love using all those types of sleights. But the way to go about it is, at least how I do it and how it's worked for me every single time, is The first trick you do, it could be sleight intensive, right? And perform a really, really good miracle, right? Not a good miracle, but like a really, really good opener, right? Using sleight of hand if that's what it pertains. Now, from that, people are going to be amazed, right? And once they're amazed, they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to see if I can catch them out on the next one. And you see on the next one, if you're going with me, it would be a self-working card trick. And then they're not going to know what to do. They're going to be like, what? I didn't see anything. And then in their head, that kind of just goes away. They're going to probably stop looking because they're going to be like, what? I didn't see anything. I mean, maybe they can keep looking, but more often than not, they usually stop looking. That's what I mean by how it can improve your sleight of hand and how it can remove hecklers, right? Because then you don't really have people burning your stuff and, again, creating hecklers. And that's not what you want. You want to create a good performance. Well, with that being said, to my new viewers, if this type of videos interest you, then go ahead and hit subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so you know anytime I upload. To all my returning viewers, if there's something that you didn't like, then go ahead and leave it down in the comments below, whether it be the lighting, today's tutorial, maybe I wasn't so in depth, so on and so forth, or if you have your own opinion on how to do this card trick so other people can do it, right? And you can share your opinion because, again, I don't know everything. All I give is my opinion. If you have a better opinion, I would love to hear it. But if you did like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button to show your support for the channel. Last thing, if there's something that you're working on, whether it be a piece of sleight of hand or a card trick that you think it could be done better, then let me know in the comments and I can definitely give you my input on that. Or I'll either write it in the comments or I'll make a video about it. Well, that concludes today's video, so I will be seeing y'all next week. Peace.